one that ever has my back. She's the only one in my corner. As women, we gotta find a better way to communicate. As women, we gotta start owning our... I'm gonna go out here.
Hey, what's up, Substers? If you have not subscribed yet, become a free Subster today. It's RC doing the Basketball Wives review for episode 4. Now, Miss Shawnee O'Neal has been having some issues with break-ins in her community, and that's just to show you, like, it don't matter where you live. Like, everybody does this thing about, oh, you know, I live in this great neighborhood, da-da-da-da. Oh, I live in this trashy neighborhood, da-da-da-da. It doesn't matter where you live. Crime can happen anywhere. You know what I'm saying? If 100 people decide, I'm going to go in a nice neighborhood and kill somebody, I'm going to go in a nice neighborhood and rob some people, that's what they're going to do. And then it's going to make you want to move from where you at, because even if you're in a nice neighborhood, don't guarantee you from life not happening to you. So that's all I want to tell Shawnee. Like, you doing this thing in front of your child and saying, I want to move, that's not helping your child understand life. Even if you move, Shawnee, you know, so nothing's going to happen to you in the new crib. I'm waiting for it. Okay. Who does Tammy think she is, stepping up to Jackie, calling her fake and all that? And like Jackie said, like in the confessional, because you know Jackie don't always get too buck with everybody. You know, she kind of likes Tammy, so she gonna say her piece in the confessional, but in front of her face, she gonna be tame and calm, right? In the confessional, she was like, "You Miss MIA, like who you calling fake?" You know, and I wish Jackie had the same gangsta that she does in her confessionals in real life. Yes. Whoa. Wait. I think Tammy wants some press. Tammy was upset so hardcore. And all of a sudden, in the next scene, oh, well, now that Shawnee's in her face, I think she's fake as hell. Now that Shawnee's in her face, oh, I heard the other side of the story. And so, you know what, Jackie, you weren't being fake. I'm sorry. I apologize. You, Miss Tammy, are fake. That's why I stopped liking you years ago, since Basketball Miami. You're faker than fake. Everything about you is fake. And it's sad because I think you had the greatest potential to be the biggest star out of everybody in Basketball Wives. But you failed at that, you failed in life, and you failed as everything else. That's it. OG asked TB, what? I didn't catch that in the previous episodes, or maybe they didn't show that particular scene, because, you know, they film a lot, but they can't show everything. So sometimes if you go to the websites, like VH1.com or on the VH1 app, they have exclusive scenes, you know, deleted scenes and stuff. And in that one of those scenes, she was asking, OG was asking Tibby, after she introduced, like, oh, you know, Lance Stevenson is my baby daddy, da-da-da. And of course, Lance Stevenson, I think people have heard that name just because he's been teammates with LeBron and some other people. And this idiot is saying, oh, do you have a gag order? Gag orders, to me, are for girls who, you know, basically are not someone the guy takes serious. So it was a very disrespectful question, because she is a spouse, a partner of a basketball person, and nobody's asking her if she had a gag order and all that other stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they're still together, but it's like, even if people are together, like sometimes they have NDAs, all kind of stuff. People crazy in these upper echelons industries. But that was wild. OG is wild. Like OG is like a Tammy. Like when Tammy was brand new to the show and Tammy was just saying whatever comes out of her mouth. That's what OG reminds me of. Tammy got some therapy. I remember seeing the episodes a few years ago. She got some therapy. She did change a little bit. But OG is the original Tammy. Like, that's why Tammy has her back so much, because Tammy can see herself in OG. And Tammy, if you can see yourself in OG, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be trying to mentor OG, not let her be ratchet for the rest of her life. Like, that's not a good friend. Like, if my friend is being super ratchet, I'm gonna try to tame her and not have her embarrass herself in front of millions of people on TV. That's not being a good friend, Tammy. Why is it that every time somebody tries to do a sit down with Miss Cece, who's supposed to be older than Kristen, she's always acting like a little child and keeps raising her voice when she can just say, I really didn't feel like, you can still put an assertiveness in your voice without yelling. There's a way to talk. There's a way to do it. There's a way to finesse the situation. You know what I'm saying? You could finesse it a lot of ways to make you look good, make people look bad. But she's just so upset. And I'm just like, there's more to it. Because usually when somebody is like overreacting to a situation, that means there's something going on in your personal life that's causing you to feel like 10 when you should be at a 2, Remember, she said that she had a health scare and she doesn't know the results yet. And she wants to have her bachelorette party or bridal shower. She wants to have her bridal shower before she finds out the results of the possible tumor or possible cancers, whatever it is. So I think she's just stressed from that. Then the beefs that's been going on, like she's probably embarrassed. Remember, this is TV. This is millions of people. So when you make any mistake, when you make any little, I dressed like this, I talk like this, I watch like this, I do this, I do that. It gets analyzed by everybody. Every little thing you do on TV gets analyzed. The way you wear your hair, the way you eat food. Like, so that's why some people don't even like eating food on TV, because people funny. The way you walk, like how Evelyn was making fun of Tammy's walk, like last season and season before. So it's like every little thing gets analyzed. So I'm really thinking the two things that are going on is Cece is probably embarrassed with how she's been acting and how she's making Byron look, that she's taking that anger and upset on Kristen, and it's not fair. Like, Kristen is trying to work things out with you. London is trying to work things out with you. And here you go, not trying to work with them. It makes no sense. You're dumb. And I'm not excited no more about your wedding, your whatever. I don't care no more about what Cece got going on, what Tammy got going on, what OG got going on. I'm going to reduce the amount of time I speak on them, because in this thing, it's all about those three. That's basically how the episode went. So there's nothing I could have done about it. I have to talk about them. But in other episodes, I'm going to reduce the amount of Tammy, Cece, and OG talk. Because they're not worth my time at all in any capacity. I don't care if it's YouTube. I don't care what it is. They're not worth my time. They're just horrible human beings. Horrible human beings. Horrible. Secrets are not to be played with. I don't care if some people knew the secrets and some people didn't. Well, guess what? A lot of the audience didn't know the secret. Because it's not like Byron Scott is some big celebrity. Maybe to some people, but he's not a LeBron. He's not that popular where people know his secrets and stuff. Like, we didn't know. You know what I'm saying? We're introduced to Kristen as she's the Byron Scott's son's wife. Like, that's how we were introduced to her. So this is all nonsense. VH1, good episode for what you wanted, but bad episode for me. Like, I'm not with all the Tammy nonsense, OG nonsense, and that reverse psychology that Tammy's doing. Like, oh, you guys are ganging up on OG, and then OG's doing reverse psychology too. Oh, Kristen, I don't have a problem with you. It looks like you have a problem with me. What are you talking about? She don't even think about you. She don't think about you. You know what happened? You just started running your mouth about her, and then she overheard you talking about her to other people. Then she started running her mouth straight to you. At least she's straight to you. She ain't run around other friends saying, oh, this is what I heard OG said. No, she spoke straight to you. You're the punk that won't speak straight to her. You speak to other people about her. That's being a punk. And I don't like people like that. And I don't like OG, and I don't respect anything about her. But I'm human enough to say she did look very nice in the Gucci outfit. Shout out to that. Malaysia did the right thing. She went to the other half of Cece, which is Byron, her cousin, to figure out what is going on. Did y'all like talk in front of OG about such and such situation? And it looked like it wasn't as like, it doesn't mean what OG did was okay. But Cece was right. At some point in the show, she was like, "You guys are overreacting." Now, what she probably meant by that is it wasn't meant to be malicious. Maybe what OG did with it was make it malicious. But in the conversation that they had some kind of double date at the house and had a nice little dinner, OG and her guy called Kwame, Byron and his fiance Cece, and somehow the topic came up that Thomas is not his biological son. And I guess the way Byron said it was like, oh, it's not a big deal. But I think he should have specified what he meant by that, because even if something is not a big deal to you, but the kid who still has a living biological father who probably is not active in his life, it's a big deal to him. Now the whole world has to know, my daddy didn't love me. Nobody wants the whole world to know their dad didn't love them and all that nonsense. So it may not have been a big deal to Byron, but he should have been more sensitive. And I feel sometimes when someone is a step parent, they don't always make the best decisions. I know it's a person-to-person thing, but Byron did not make the best decision as a step parent. He did not protect, as Malaysia said earlier in the episode, when they were all at that Malibu farm restaurant thing with Tammy and them. You as a parent, I don't care if it's a step parent, a godparent, an actual parent, I don't care what version of a parent you are. If you're a parent to a person, you have to protect that person. If you know secrets about that person, or if you know, like with my parents, they know I'm sensitive about certain topics. So if you know your child's sensitive about certain topics, then what you do is you don't bring up those topics in front of strangers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know why he didn't understand that basic concept of protect your child. Protect your child. Because when you're protecting your child, you're protecting their feelings, you're protecting their heart, you're protecting their pride, you're protecting their ego, you're protecting everything about them. Because Byron may have felt like, oh, it's not a big deal. Like, love is love. I love this young man as my son. I've raised him since 1.5 years old. I understand that. But when they showed the scene with the son earlier in the episode, he was visibly upset. When they brought it up in front of his sister London, she was immediately visibly upset. She was upset because of how it happened, because it's hurtful to her and her family, because her family that's being attacked because of a beef between Christian, Cece, and OG. And then also, she's human enough to feel the pain that she knows her brother feels about the situation. So she said, like, I know my brother will be like hurt by this situation. So even if Byron is not hurt, your feelings is not the only one that needs to be put into consideration. And also, let's just get away from all of that. Why is Cece caring so much about Byron's feelings? Like, she's making all her decisions based on Byron's feelings. Well, I don't really have an opinion about it, because whatever Byron feels, that's what I'll do. I don't like women like that. As a human being, before you're someone's wife, before you're someone's fiance, you're a human being. And as a human being, you have an opinion. And if you're in a relationship with a man that doesn't respect your opinion, doesn't honor your opinion, doesn't let you say your opinion, makes you feel like your opinion sucks or whatever, he's belittling you, or whatever abusive situation is going on in that household, that is not the man for you. So I don't know what's going on, because, Cece's kind of slow, kind of, overreact. So I don't know to what extent the situation is. I don't, like she's to me, out of everyone, Cece's the one that's the fakest. You know what I'm saying? Because at least with Tammy and OG, they'll give you some harsh truth. But Cece doesn't give harsh truths. Cece is always just yelling, and we can never get to the core of her. And I wonder if her fiance ever got to the core of her. Because if she can say in a group of women that some she knows and some she don't know, and she can say, oh, I don't care if I don't have a relationship with my stepchildren or Christian or whatever. If she can say stuff like that, or if somebody's like, hey, what about, if you're at your wedding and you don't see any of your husband's kids there, how would you feel? Well, and then she doubles down. Well, I wouldn't feel anyway. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I really feel like she cares. But she's one of those people that don't want to accept responsibility, and she doesn't want to do the hard work to get to the better part of the situation, which is the resolution. She doesn't want to do the hard work to get to the resolution. She doesn't want to take responsibility and ownership for any problem. And that's the real problem with Cece. And if anybody likes Cece, let me know in the comment section. Why are you Team Cece? For those who are Team Christian, let me know. Why are you Team Christian? And those who are Team Tammy and Team Evelyn, again, why are you teams of these people? So leave it down below. Episode 4 is crazy. Byron. So disappointed in him. So disappointed in Cece. I have no more love, no more respect for OG and Tammy. They're done to me. They're dead in my book. They're just done. I'm done with them. As human beings, they showed their complete butt. That's all they showed to millions of people. And that's sad because, young people are watching. And these are the examples we're showing young people about how to interact, how to communicate, how to resolve problems. This is horrible. But that's episode 4, y'all. Let's do it again next week. Episode 5. Let's get it.